Make sure we on there. Welcome to Boxing Profiles, folks. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? This is Coach Prince, and tonight we're gonna have a special guest on the show by way of Instagram. We're gonna have Braulio the boxer and Coach Joseph. They'll be coming on briefly, momentarily. I'm calling them right now. Here we go, y'all. Let's make sure to turn that down a little bit. Make sure it's not too loud. Here we go. All right, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. As you guys can see, I'm here by myself tonight with hopefully I'll be there with Joseph and these guys. There we go. Hey, Coach, are you there?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Coach? How's everything?
I'm doing great. Who do we got on?
Okay, you got me. I'm the only one that's here right now. I got a couple of people in the gym that's over here. That's basically it. We have excuse me real quick. My host Ed, and then also Bobby. They both of them had something that they had to do tonight. So I just figured it'd be just me, you, and if Braulio's there, or even Steve Too Much Johnson, bro, we can talk to you guys, man, and just find out what's going on. Because I know Braulio's got a fight coming up on March 8th at Thunder Valley, and I'm excited to see him fight.
Steve's actually in London right now, so we don't have him available to talk with us today. But we do have still waiting to get tagged in. So let's get it rolling. I'm treating this like millions of people is watching, and you never know who could be watching. So we're ready to go all out, Coach.
There you go. Let's go. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
This lighting's a little better over here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Hamid, can you hear me? Everything is going good. As far as you can hear me really good, really clear.
I can hear you.
All right. Cool. Can you hear me on Boxing Profiles? All right. Cool. All right. Good, man. Good. We're just checking some of our sound, just making sure everything is going good, man. Coach, I see you working real hard with your fighters, man. I mean, really, really hard.
I mean, if you want to save this for when you start, we can talk all about it.
Yeah. We ready to go now. We live right now, bro. We doing it right now. We doing it right now.
But we don't got Braulio on.
Okay, well, where's Braulio?
You got it.
Just chime him in.
Yeah, you got to invite him to the chat. He's waiting.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
And you got your camera off, I think. So I can't see you.
No, you can't see me? Wait, my camera should be on. Oh, there we go. How about now?
Oh, there you go. Coach.
All right. Okay, my bad. Okay, let me. I want to switch back. There we go. I'll make my.
There's that million.
Okay.
There's a million.
So where's Braulio? You said Braulio, right? Let me see if I can get him in here. I thought you guys were gonna be together. Let's see. Let me try and get him. Let me try to get him up on here real quick. Braulio. I know I got him in here somewhere. Let's see. Actually, I don't see him in here. Wait a minute. I know I got Braulio in here.
I just added him.
Huh? You did?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
He should be answering.
Yeah, he's okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, Coach. I don't see him in here, and but that's really nice, man, to have you guys on, man. And Coach, so tell me a little bit about you training in the mountains in Mexico. Why?
1 second. Here we go.
All right, Braulio.
What's up, Prince?
Good. How you doing? Good, man. Good.
Doing good.
Good, man. Great job, man. I've been seeing you guys putting in the work, seeing you running in the mountains of Mexico. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So, okay. Why the mountains of Mexico? Talk to me.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. Take a seat.
Okay.
My bad. So, the mountains of Mexico. I mean, out here, El Centro, Mexicali, there ain't really much to do but box.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the beautiful thing about it. Out here, there's a real rich culture in boxing. So, there's a lot of boxers out here. There's a lot of coaches. There's a lot of talent, and there's a lot of people to help push me in this area. Mm-hmm. So, that's part of why I chose Mexico.
Okay.
Because out here, I can get top quality work driving 20 minutes across the border, and I'm working with the top dogs in the country.
I hear that, man. I hear that.
I guess the question is, why not the mountains of Mexico, Coach? Mountains are mountains, whether they're on Mars, that inclination, elevation work, and get his legs ready to put on a dominant 4-round performance.
Yeah, there we go. That's why. And well, I do believe that the mountains of Mexico is a lot higher elevation than here in California and a lot of other places too. So like when I saw you guys running the mountain, I was like, man, you guys were up there in some serious altitude. I was like, wow, man, that's like, I mean, that's putting in some serious work.
And
for sure.
Reflecting Braulio's in shape.
Oh yeah. I've seen, like I said, I've seen some clips of his of a couple fights he's had so far. I mean, he's knocking guys out, and his combination punching has really improved. I mean, tremendously from the last time I seen. I think it was maybe 2 years ago, Braulio. It's been 2 years.
Probably about 2 years ago now.
Yeah, 2 years ago, and I think maybe almost, let's say 2.5, because I had an opportunity to work with you and just to do some paddle work with you, and you were phenomenal then. So I could just imagine with Coach Joseph how much better you got.
Coach, are we live, or is this just like a 3-way call?
Yeah, well, we're live, and it is a 3-way call, and we're live right over the air. I got you on the television. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. If you guys were looking at.
Are we on Instagram Live where our followers could join in, or this is something they can catch on?
No, we on Instagram. We should be on Instagram Live. I called you directly live. So let's see. You guys.
I believe we're on a direct call.
You on a direct call?
I think we. Yeah, you want to go live?
Yeah, let's go live. So let me go. We'll call you back.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to start a live.
Gotcha.
On your. And then just invite us in.
Got you. All right, I'll do that in a second. Give me 1 second. All right.
All right.
Let me turn that off real quick. All right. Okay. So, all right. Let me see. I thought I was already on there live. All right. My mistake, folks. All right. I apologize for that. All right. So let me go here live. Let me hit it live. It's the first time I did a live on Instagram. I usually don't use Instagram that much, But yeah, let's see here. Let's go.
Big dog, no, don't check in. If I'm in here, you know that yeeking. Just don't need members, don't need new friends.
There we go. And then hit here. There we go. The smart video. I think it's smart video. Oh no, here we go live. I barely see it. I ain't got my glasses on, bro. No editing. There we go. Live. There we go. Yeah, it took me a minute, y'all. Y'all just forgive me. It took me a minute. I don't usually use Instagram.
You gotta turn the camera.
What? Oh no. I just gotta hit it right here. Oh, there we go. Face me. Yeah. Thank you. And then you are live right now. And then I just need to hit. Now I gotta find these guys. Hey, I'm live. Okay. So now I got to find these guys again. All right. So I'll go to my camera. Let's see. Right here. Join, suggestion. Where is he at? I got him in here. Braulio. Where's Coach Joe? I got him in here. Come on. Where you at? Follow us on Instagram. You guys can follow live right here. You can ask questions to Braulio and Coach Joseph. Just give me a second, guys. My first time using this Instagram thing. It'll take me a second real quick. I've always just used basically YouTube or Facebook, so this is something new for me. And no, I'm not embarrassed, y'all. I'm not embarrassed one bit. Because it's just something that everything's a learning process. All right, let me see here. Let me see. I don't see him. Why not? Why don't I see my people?
Type him in on the search bar.
All right, let me see. So let's see. So we got. Let's see, Coach. Usually it pops up. Coach. Let me see if he comes up. Coach. No. I'm trying to just. Okay, no, I'm still not seeing him. Wow. Go back over here. Still not seeing him. I see Coach Mack. I see everybody else, all the other coaches. What's going on? Diaz. Let me see it. I might have spelled this. Oh, I made a mistake. E P H. Come on now, where you at, Coach Joseph? Where you at? Coach Joseph, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where's that? It got the H in there. Did I miss something? Let me try the S. Let me try it. Let me take this out. Try an S. Still don't see it. Where you at? Where you at? Joseph, it says Coach. I don't think that's the right guy, Joseph. No. How come I don't see him? Coach, just give me 1 second here. I'm not finding you on my Instagram when I'm typing your name, man. Give me a sec, real quick. Time we got 12 minutes after. All right, guys. Oh man, I don't see him, and I typed him in. Okay, COACH, Coach. Come on. Coach Joseph. There we go. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Hey, Coach, we on. You just have to send us a request so we can jump in. I actually requested you, but you just have to accept it.
Got it. Well, I didn't get a request yet. So let me check my messages, okay? Give me a sec. If not, I'll call you right back. All right. Give me a sec. I'm not seeing it. Back. There's one right there. Request to join. You have no request.
So get out.
So it says come out.
Exit the live.
Exit the live. All right. So we're gonna exit the live. In now. And then Coach Joseph, there it is. Coach Joseph. Share. Coach Joseph. Nope. Back out. That's not what's going on. I don't understand you. Come on in. Come on in. I did that. Yeah.
Go live again.
Right here. Right there. Live. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I think it's at the bottom. I thought I saw it at the bottom, but nothing. You're live now. Hey guys, yep. I don't see no request. See? Request to join. Nothing. Hey Coach, if you can see me, I don't have any requests for you guys to join. I see 100. I see a wave. There we go. I got you now, Coach. And I have to accept it. I'm hitting. We're here. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go. Video. There we go. Accept. Got you, Coach. It took it a minute. Go live with Coach Joseph. There we go. All right. Can you see me, Coach? Coach? Accept Braulio. Guys, can you see me? What's going on? I'm hitting accept. Accept. Go live with Braulio. Nothing. What's going on? Okay, Braulio left. Here we go. Coach Joseph.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Okay, there we go. Good. You know, man, can you see me, Coach?
I don't think. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you go. You
can, there you go.
Coach, I thought you was a tech savvy guy, man. I thought you was a tech savvy guy.
Dude, this is my first time actually using the Instagram thing. I usually don't use Instagram, but
we gotta support, man, because this is how our followers could tune in and grow each other's followers, man.
Yeah, because I just really just tonight is one of the things I said. Okay, let me do Instagram. Hey, try to figure this thing out, man. I can't see you for some reason. Let me see. Let me make sure my camera. There we go. All right. I can't see you, but I see that you're on. Okay.
I can see you, Coach.
You can see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, but I can't see you guys. I want to be able to see you guys at the same time. That's weird. I find that really weird.
Prieto Lu. Shout out Prieto Lu. Thank you for the love, man, from Calexico.
There you go. There you go, brother. There you go.
Yeah, you could be able to see us.
No.
Fans.
Yeah, I see. Hey, Lions Den, shout out.
Can you see all of them?
Actually, no. You know what? All I see is my pretty face. That's all I see. That's
well, that's enough. Followers can see everything.
Hey, you know what? Let me see.
Hey, Omar, all 3 screens?
Let's see.
Can any of the viewers confirm if you can see all 3 screens?
Somebody hit us up. They should be able to see. I mean, I can only see myself at this moment. That make no sense.
I thought you were tech savvy, Coach.
Hey, I tried, bro. Let me see. Lions Den. Accept the Lions Den. There we go.
Yeah, we got a thumbs up. Yeah.
There we go. Wait. Okay. It didn't accept the Lions Den. It says go live with the Lions Den too. Let's see. Lions Den.
Hey.
On the video. Lions Den, what's up? How y'all doing? All right. My only issue is I can't see them. That's my only issue with this Instagram. How y'all doing? What's up? You see me?
Yep.
Okay, but what's weird is I can't see you guys. I just see myself. And I got you guys simulcast on my screen over here so my viewers can see. And I'm just trying to get this going. What's up, James? How you doing? All right, I see a lot of you.
I do want to
Man. Hey, so Braulio.
Yeah.
So Braulio, just tell me a little bit, about this fight that's coming up. I know it's with Uppercut Promotions, and have you ever done anything work with Uppercut Promotions before?
Yeah. So actually, my pro debut was in collaboration with Uppercut Promotions and Lions Den Promotions.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've worked with Uppercut Promotions before. I know Nazar. I have a good relationship with him. He's a great promoter, and he's helped putting me on this next show March 8th at the Thunder Valley Casino.
NASA is a really cool guy, man, and I think as far as this area, I don't know if too many people is doing what NASA is actually doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a couple other guys. I know that there's Paco Promotions that's in the area. But I don't think that he's just throwing as many shows as Uppercut Promotion. I mean, I've seen I've been to maybe 3 or 4 Uppercut Promotion shows. I mean, it's just like he's doing phenomenal work. And I know NASA, and NASA's a really cool guy, man. Businessman. He runs it straight. Take care, guys. He runs a good business, and he does a great thing. He does a great job with promoting these bouts.
Yeah. Nazar's got a lot of experience in the promoting game, and he's he's very consistent. This next show is going to be a good one.
I hear you. So in preparation for you, like I said, I just get back onto what we were talking about. I saw you preparing in the mountains and things like that, and just tell me a little bit about some of the sparring that you've been doing. I know you've been getting great work. Don't give away your strategy. But, just preparation for sparring a little bit. How's that going for you?
I mean, I've been sparring, multiple times a week out here, but, it's top level sparring, working with people who, 17, 18 professional fights. I was recently working with, somebody named Asulito Ramirez. He's a youth world champion. And yeah, just getting quality rounds with all the top dogs here in Mexico, and really pushing myself in these sparrings. Uh, I'm fighting a 4-rounder this fight, but not to look past this fight, but we are looking for uh, uh, we're looking a little bit towards the future. So, I'm developing in the gym. Most recently I did 11 rounds straight in the gym, felt strong, felt fast those whole 11 rounds. And, my conditioning was there, just pushing the limits, but also doing it with intelligence. And, just getting the top quality sparring that I can out here. And, yeah, just working real hard.
Good. And Coach Joseph, this question is for you. I know that you push your guys hard. Like I said, I've seen you do the work. You push them hard. So, and I know it's no different with Braulio currently right now at this particular moment. So I know you're going to have him prepared, and he's going to be ready to throw hands. I know he is.
Listen, man, no one put a gun to their head and told them to be boxers, man. They signed up for this. They know what this entails. They know where this could take them, right? They know where they want the road to go. These guys want to be world champions. They're young, hungry fighters. They got big dreams, and it's going to take hard work. So yes, we push them because this is what they ask for. Every day I hope they come in the gym and say, "Coach, I quit." That puts less work on my plate.
Yeah.
But as long as we're going to push them to be the greatest versions of them, they're never 100% in camp. They always got aches and pains and things that they're dealing with. So we focus on recovery, and we focus on getting their body rights, because these guys are working hard in the gym. Braulio is a testament to that. He's a very hard worker, and I remind him every day how hard it's going to be to get where he wants to be, but that it's possible, right? You got to have a vision, and then you got to act upon that vision, and then you got to put in the work. So yes, we push them hard, but because that's what they signed up for. That's what they asked for.
Yes, man. I agree with you 100% with that on that, man. I mean, because I fully understand about the hard work, and this is something I heard you say this before. Boxing is a poor man's sport, and you gotta put the work in if you want to get to the top of the ladder. And I just hope that other young fighters that are out there that are watching this video currently right now, that they are willing to put in the work and make that sacrifice, because that's what Braulio is doing currently right now. Not only Braulio, Coach Joseph also is making the sacrifice because he's putting in the time, and all these guys that are out there that's trying to be something, man, it's just, we can only just praise them and, and keep you guys going and do everything we can to help push you guys out there. That's what Boxing Profiles is all about too.
Yeah, and boxing's also a lonely sport. But Braulio comes from a strong stable out in the Bay Area, the Lions Den. He's developed a small stable out here in El Centro. Shout out Gabe, I just seen him wave on the live. He comes from a strong stable out in the Bay Area, the Lions Den, and I want to give them a big thanks and praise and a shout out for always trusting in me to send their guys down here to get preparation and to get focus and to get work. And it's a community thing, and it does put pressure on me as a coach when the Lions then calls me and say, "Hey, we're going to send Braulio out there for 8 weeks. Let's see what you could do." And he's got to go back home and represent and push his stablemates to do better, who are out there representing and pushing him to be better. I mean, it's a you versus you sport, but since it's a lone sport, we lean on our brothers and our sisters to push each other to be great, and constantly use that competitive nature to say, they said we could have knocked this out in 4, so we're going to get them out in 3.
Okay. Well, I saw one of Braulio's fights, man, and man, I was impressed with the way he was throwing those combination punches. And I mean, he would just pepper the guy a few times, hit him, pop, 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 and then all of a sudden he hit him with that nice hard shot. I was like, oh, he has gotten so sharp. Hey guys, real quick, I just want to introduce everybody that's on here right now. The person that just stepped in right now is I'm going to say first, rapper, boxer. This is Shield Mack, and Shield Mack was he was going to last week.
Man?
Yeah, last week
Yeah.
he couldn't make the show. So he said he want to come down tonight, and I said that's cool. So I just want to introduce Shield Mac to you guys now. As far as I'm concerned, man, I'm trying to get it to where I can see them. I can't see them, and I'm like,
Right.
oh yeah, and we live right now too. So
I see that.
you see that my viewers were just telling me, hey, we can't see who you're talking to, but they can see me, but for some reason I can't see them, and I just couldn't figure that one part out.
It's all good.
You know what I'm
We'll get it
saying?
together.
Yeah, it's all good. So real quick, you guys, man, just y'all keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna keep continuing help promoting you guys. It's just a great thing, man, to just to help these young guys. Also, Joe, I don't know if you guys know. You guys know that Kumar Prescott is fighting also on March 8th. He's fighting at the Stockton Civic Center with G1 Promotions. You guys know about that?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I've been following. He was a really young kid. I'm a fan of him. He's got a bright future. He's very talented. We'll have our own fight on March 8th at the Thunder Valley Casino. But after Braulio handles business and the night's over, I'm gonna be sure to catch whatever live reporting there was of Kumar, and I know Kumar's gonna prepare hard, so I expect him to probably win by knockout.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Kumar Prescott, man, he ain't no joke, man. Nice. I mean, you know what? Like I said, all the local fighters in this area, Northern California area, we need to support all our local fighters because it's very, very important. I mean, it's one thing loving boxing, but it's something else supporting the local fighters in your area or in the Northern California area. I mean, we got Amari Jones that's out there. I haven't had the opportunity to talk to Cordell from the Lions Den and find out what's going on with Amari. When's his next fight? I know he's been training hard. And getting ready. It's just one of those things.
I just got off the phone with them.
And is he preparing for another fight?
He's out there with the stablemate, I believe. But yeah, Amari always stays ready, so he don't have to get ready.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Amari, world champion in whatever weight class he wants.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
What's Amari record now?
You go ahead. Hey, Coach, what's Amari's record? You might have to talk up a little bit louder.
I said, what's his record now? Amari looking at what?
I'm 14-0 with 13 KOs or 13-0 with 12 KOs. He's up there. It's hard to keep track, man. Amari just keeps knocking him out one at a time.
Right. He really proving the truth, huh?
Well, he's been proving that since for a long time, man. Yeah, he's the truth.
There we go. Yeah, man. Hey, Braulio. Real quick,
Yeah.
I see you got two more people trying to come out. We got James Page, except James Page.
I'm familiar with Braulio too.
Let me see.
Page.
James Page. Let me hit. Page is in there. Okay. Let me see. I got another one in here. Let's see.
Oh, you got the hitters in here.
Yeah,
today,
I got I'm getting everybody in here, man. Hey,
I remember Braulio out the Lions Den. I went in there and seen
you seen Braulio?
Too, yeah.
Braulio, he throw hands, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Too.
Hey, Braulio, what was your amateur record, Braulio?
Man, my amateur record, I'm not 100% sure. I started fighting at 8 years old, but I had a sum of about 55, 60 fights.
Wow. That's lot.
Crazy.
That's wow. I mean, wow! I never knew it was that many fights, bro. That's a wow. Woo!
So you was on that card with Amari in Oakland not that long ago, right? Was that your first pro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was my pro debut.
Oh, that was your debut. That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah. Did you see the fight? Did you go out there?
I actually didn't catch that one. We had something else going on that night.
Okay.
But I keep my ears
That's all right.
street. I seen
March
it.
8th.
Yeah.
Catch the next one.
Hey,
Okay.
Mac, make sure Braulio, and he'll DM you his highlights from that night. He scored a devastating third-round knockout.
Okay, yep. I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
I think I already follow him on there. I met you that night. Y'all was cooking tacos over there at the Lions Den. I think it was some of your family was out there cooking tacos. I don't forget nothing.
Yeah. Why don't you let Braulio take you by the play-by-play of that night? So take us by the play-by-play of your pro debut, Braulio.
Man, the pro debut. I mean, just to start off, coming into the arena, walking in, I had a lot of family there, a lot of friends, a lot of supporters. I stepped into the arena and you just see everybody standing up. You see everyone rocking the merch. and you just hear the roar of the people, the roar of the crowd. I make my ring entrance, and going into round one.
Hold on.
Round
Can
one.
I stop you for a second? I really want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know how do you stand up for that? Is that moment? Does that make you stand up for it? Was you a little nervous? How was you feeling for your pro debut? We know you got a whole bunch of amateur bouts, but was this different, or did it feel like the same, or did it feel similar?
Oh, completely different.
Different ball.
It's a different ball game in there when you got those 8-ounce gloves on and no headgear. So I definitely was nervous. I'm nervous before every fight. That's a human feeling to feel nervous.
Absolutely.
But it's how you take that nervous energy and you perform with it. And walking into the arena, I was definitely nervous. But as soon as I walked in, I seen everybody standing, cheering. It really flipped the energy. But it turned into motivation.
You knew it was go time.
What's up, Paige?
What's up, fellas?
What's up? All right, we got folks. Hey, go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, champ.
I didn't even know you guys saw my wife was watching. She said, Braulio on.
Yeah.
I said, okay, request, go in.
Yeah, there we
She
go.
said, yeah, but it's going to be on my phone. I said, okay, oh well.
Yeah, hey.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, good.
What's
How
up,
you doing?
Braulio?
Good.
What's up, Paige? How you doing?
What's up, Joe? What's up, champ? Joe?
Hey, guys, I just want to let you guys know, everybody that's watching, we got the former WBA 147-pound champion on here, James Page. That's who is on here right now. It's a pleasure, champ, to have you on here. And, for everybody that's here, champ, we also got rapper, boxer, Shill Mack right here. He's a local rapper currently right now, and he's doing a lot of work, he's pushing, and that's what's up, and I'm glad that everybody's tuning in for this, for Braulio, and for all the fighters that's in the area, and everybody's starting to come together, because this is what we have to do to support each other. Okay, we all got separate gyms, but we still got to maintain that support. And like I said before, we continue to work together no matter what. That's what it's about.
Oh, you know that, man. That's definitely. We trying to build champions out the Bay, man. You know what I mean? We trying to get us another champion up out of here, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Amazing. It takes hard work, dedication, everything. Braulio got all that and the intangible. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was right there on his pro debut when he had was it first round knockout, second round knockout?
Yeah, he was just down.
Yeah, he was just
third round.
Hey, champ.
Yeah, I was right there hitting with an overhand right.
Yeah, hey, champ, he was just breaking that down. Let's let him finish. Let's give him that opportunity to finish. Okay? All right, Braulio, go ahead, finish up.
Yeah, that over right hand, that first round. So we're in that first round. We're touching, we're poking, we're downloading. That's one of the number one things when you fight is you got to learn how to download. And that's when we went in there doing that first round. And 2 minutes in, we already had this guy downloaded. We set him up with the jab downstairs. He started dropping his hand. So we dropped the jab downstairs and we came over with the right hand and it sat him down.
Yeah.
And that was just the first round. Second round, we go in there, we do the same thing. We keep downloading, we keep breaking them down. And then finally, at the beginning of that third round, I believe it was about 30 seconds in, we set him up with the same jab downstairs. He fell for it again. And then we came over the top with a left hook and a right hand that, rocked his head to the sides. And, he couldn't continue after that.
Yeah, I couldn't make that fight. I believe that was August 31st of last year.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't make
August 31st.
Yeah, I couldn't make that fight. I had to take care of. We had a fight over here at the same time at the Georgie Duke. But I did get. We did do the video work, and it was really something, man. When I saw you hit that guy, man, I was like, wow, dude. I mean, just. Oh my God! It was glad that the referee stopped it when he did, because if you'd have hit him again, man, that boy would have went to the hospital.
And this was first round.
Yeah, he went to the hospital.
And I just have to say, that the result, that knockout, those results come from the hard work that we're putting in from the gym. Not just myself, but also my two coaches here, James Page and Joey P. They're putting in the work too, and they're helping build me into a champion.
You know, I just want to touch on something with Coach Joseph and James Page real quick. You know, it's something that I don't hear a lot of coaches talk about. You know, we train our fighters, but the one thing that we don't talk about is their eyes to be able to see that knockout. You know, Braulio was mentioned about downloading the information, but you still got to be able to see it, and that's why I'm going to talk. I would like to ask Coach Joseph first, and then ask Coach Jason. Coach James or Coach Page. You know what I'm saying? A little bit about that, about the eyes. The fighters seeing it.
Well, I think me and Champ are going to have different responses because Champ was a world champion, so he's seen it firsthand in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I never fought pro or amateur, so I do a lot of my scene from outside of the ring.
Right.
I've sparred and I've been hit, and I know what it's like to hit and take a hit, but I've never had a professional fight myself. But the one thing that I could say is I have an eye for the sport and I have a brain for the sport. So if you give me tape on an opponent and the boxer's willing to listen to a plan and execute, I mean, they're toast. So as soon as I got on Braulio's opponent, I said, listen, dude, if we walk this dude down, we can knock him out.
There we go.
But he's a back foot fighter.
Who is
so
that?
I want to take your time. This is your developmental stage. You know, we could go out there and we could rush it and we could get a 30-second knockout on the ropes with flurries and the ref jumps in because that's what they usually do at these local club shows at this level. But I want you to get these rounds, and I want you to feel what it's like for someone to swing at you with no headgear, and I want you to feel what it's like when you connect and hit somebody with the 8-ounce gloves and they feel your whole fist. So the plan was to get this guy to come forward, and the plan was to get him to fall for the bait. And when Braulio saw it, it was like a script. I mean, his eyes saw what we had been talking about for 8 weeks, and boom, the first knockdown came.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
that's pretty much what training is all about. The hand-eye, the coordination, the timing, the distance. That's what the training. That's why Braulio be in camp for 7-8 weeks, trained up. The eyes and everything comes together. You know, it's just like meshes. That's what good training camp is like. Everything has to mesh. So when you get in a fight, you've been training to do this. So it's like second nature when you get to the fight. If you see a guy throw right hand, you know to come over the top with a hook. You know, if the guy keeps his hand on, you know, hit him with a jab. You know what I'm saying? You know, if hit him with combinations. You know, that's what Braulio training for all this time for.
Mm-hmm.
To do exactly what he needs to do when he get in the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Braulio gonna be ready. Braulio gonna be ready, man. Joe got him ready all the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here in Cali. Joe and Braulio in Mexico. They down there working. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So good camp for us.
It was situated, but it was almost like muscle memory. Like Braulio was like, "Damn, I can't believe it played out the way we scripted it." And I'm like, "Yo, that was the plan, chap." So going into the second round, people were putting pressure, like finish him. I'm like, "No, hold up. This
ain't no
dude's
use
still
to
alive.
run. You know it's gonna come.
This dude's still a live dog. We're gonna break him down this second round." After the second round, Braulio had him hurt, and I said, "Now it's time to finish him. Now put all gas, no brakes. The guy don't have steam on his punches no more. He's not dangerous no more. Get him out of there." And that's exactly what Braulio did. So
I've been in the gym so many days working for Braulio and watching him. I've been watching him for so long, man. The guys that Braulio fighting on this level, there's no way that Braulio should. I'm not gonna say it's impossible. There's no way with the talent and the hand-eye coordination, the speed, the power, that any of these guys should be able to beat Braulio. I mean, it's just a matter of moving Braulio, moving to the next level each and every fight till it gets to that point to where you get to that elite level. Because when you get to the elite level, everybody can fight. Mm-hmm. That's what people don't know. And you don't have bums at that level. You don't have guys that you're supposed to be. Everybody can fight. So it's like who makes the mistakes, who did the hard work in the gym, and all the other intangibles. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Those are the things that get guys to win. Mm-hmm. I mean, so as Braulio down there and doing his thing, working hard, training hard, man, I'm not worried about Braulio. I know he in good hands with Joe.
Yeah,
he in good hands for Joe. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
And I think to piggyback on what the champ is saying, that's why we're not overlooking these 4-rounders because these are developmental bouts.
Yeah.
So would have, should have knocked this dude out in 30 seconds. We took the time to make the best of the development of his first 3 fights. And this next fourth bout is going to be nothing different. It's going to be another developmental bout until Braulio slows way to the top, like Champ said, where it's sink or swim. Nothing but sharks at the top 20, top 25.
Everybody can fight.
Yeah. What's up, Dante? Dante.
There we go. Yeah, what's up, Dante? How you guys doing? Shield Mac, you got any questions? You got anything you want to ask anybody?
So the fight is March 9th?
March 8th.
March 8th?
March 8th.
Okay.
March 8th.
It's going to be on televised or what?
Some kind of network, but it's going to be at Thunder Valley.
Oh, it's
down
Thunder
in
Valley.
Northern Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
boxing
dope.
profile.
We're gonna have to pull up.
It'll probably be on some type of network, though, you know?
Yeah, okay.
I've been to one of Uppercut Promotions Thunder Valley shows, and man, inside that arena, it had the Las Vegas type of atmosphere that's inside of that arena. It was really, really nice inside there. So for Uppercut Promotions to be going back there, man, I mean it's really impressive inside of the place, man. I don't know if any of you guys been there, but it's really nice in there, bro. Really nice. I'm trying to get says Cynthia, but for some reason I can't. She's not connecting up, but it's all good though.
Hey guys, I'm about to check out my battery about to die. My phone won't come.
All right, Champ, thanks for chiming in.
All right, hey, Joe, going.
I'll get at you guys, man. All
right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Coach Joseph, Braulio, you guys anything else that you guys want to talk about real quick?
Man, we got all night, Coach. What do you want to talk about? What do the fans want to talk about? What does Braulio want to talk about?
Hey,
show.
All you guys that are chime in, you guys got any questions? Ask Braulio. Ask him. Ask Coach Joseph. You know what I mean? You guys got questions? Just come on, spit them out. Let's go. Come on. We got time, y'all. We got time. We here. We here to talk it up.
So who's the opponent? Who's your opponent for March?
Man, my opponent, he's a guy with 2 arms, 2 legs, and he's my opponent in my ring, But no. Seriously though, we have an opponent. He's 3-6, so he does have a fair amount of ring experience. He has 9 fights. Yeah, he has 9 fights to my 3. That's 3 times as much experience, and I plan on going into that ring and beating and taking that experience with me. Mm-hmm. And that goes back to what Joe was talking about how these bouts are developmental. Each one of these guys that I'm fighting, I'm looking to gain something from it. I'm not just going in there to hit him for, with a big 50 punch flurry for the ref to step in. It's unrealistic. In a real fight, that doesn't happen at the top level, and that's what I'm getting prepared for. I'm getting prepared for the top level. Absolutely. So, this guy I'm fighting. Go ahead, Coach.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry. I thought you were finished. My bad. I'll wait until you're done. Go ahead.
No, that was it. You can go ahead.
Okay. Hey, Coach Joseph, I got one of my young fighters here, and his name is Osmont, and he said, hey, Coach, what's up? Joe, do you have any advice for a amateur first-time fight?
Yes. What I would tell an amateur guy getting ready for his first fight is to trust the process. Don't rush it. Don't skip steps. Every lesson is important. You want to master the basics, and you want to really listen to your coach. There's a reason why you chose that coach. So make sure you listen to everything they say. When they tell you you're ready, then that's when you're ready for your first fight. A lot of times people want to rush the process, but this is not volleyball. This is not basketball. This is not football where you got 10 other guys on the field with you and you can take a play off. This is boxing. So you have to make sure that you don't skip any of the steps, master the basics, and ultimately when your coach tells you that you're ready, go out there and just fly. Have fun, man. Amateurs is all about experience.
Yes.
We train to win, but you can learn from a loss as well. So don't get caught up in the wins and losses in the amateurs. Obviously, we train to win, but it's all about the experience. At the end of your amateur career, whether you're 50 wins, 50 losses, you have 100 fights of experience, and your record goes back to 0-0 when you decide to go pro. So work hard, listen to your coaches, and have fun. The night that you have your first amateur bout, that's just an opportunity for you to display all the hard work you've done in the gym in front of your friends and family.
And there's one thing I just want to add this right here. For all you guys that are out there and you're amateur fighters, remember this. This is very important. Boxing is savagery. Okay, no matter how you look at it, even on the amateur level, it is still savagery. So you got to be 100% when you go inside that ring, mentally and physically. You want to be ready. Okay, and I'm not gonna pull anybody's coattail. I'm gonna tell you the real. Okay, you got to be ready. Because people, you can get hurt with the headgear on and things like that, and you gotta have offense, defense, movement. You got to be able to do these things. So you got to listen to your coaches.
As cliche as it sounds, but it's the truth. These fights are won in the gym.
That's
so
right.
If you prepare properly, it will prevent poor performance.
That's correct.
I have a lot of new novices out here in this new program that we're starting out here, and they're always asking me, "Oh, I want to compete. I want to compete." And I look at them and I go, "You're not demonstrating that you're actions. You show me 3 months of consistency where you don't miss one day, and you're in the fire and you're passing all these tests, and then we'll talk about signing you up for a tournament." So I have this one kid, shout out David Martinez, who just had his first fight. And I made him wait. I made him wait a long time until he proved to me, but not only me, but to himself, that he was ready. And about 4 weeks away from his first fight, I had already signed him up. And he said, "Coach, how do you think I'm going to do?" And I said, "You know what, David? There's still one test I haven't seen you pass." And he says, "What's that, Coach?" I said, "I've never seen you respond to a hard hit." "What do you mean? I've been hit hard. I got chin." And I go, "No, David, I'm talking about so hard that you second guess if you even want to box. Mm-hmm. And when I see how you respond, then I'm gonna know if you're ready." And later on that week in sparring, I threw him in some fire with some bigger kids, and he got cracked. Boom! And he looked at me, and he looked at his opponent, and he started firing back. And I said, "You passed the test, champ. You probably gonna win your fight." Mm-hmm. And he went out there. And so shout out to him. Shout out to all the amateurs who are getting ready for their first fights. Like I said, don't skip no steps. Trust the process. Trust in your coaches. You hired them for a reason. And prepare properly in the gym, and it most likely will prevent a poor performance.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's what's up. Shield Mac, you got anything you want to ask, brothers?
I want to ask the coach, since we just went from a pro fighter who's now pro, we got 3 fights, right? Braulio?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now talking to an amateur, in the preparation from a pro fighter and an amateur, is there a difference from you as a coach as far as prepping them for the fight? Because I know like volume punching in the amateurs is a big deal as opposed to the game plan of a pro. Is there a different way that you train them, or is it all the same?
No, absolutely. I mean, fundamentals are fundamentals, and the basics are the basics, and you want to master them, whether it's amateur or pro. But there is a big difference in the fights, because in amateur boxing, there's a certain scoring criteria, and the biggest scoring criteria that a judge looks for is quality blows landed. So I can land a jab, and you can land a jab, and those 1-and-1 quality blows, and I can land 1-2-1, and maybe these punches aren't doing a lot of damage, but they're scoring points. Right. Mm-hmm. In the pro, it's called the hurt business. Yeah, right. We're not here. Mm-hmm. We're here to hurt you. So if you land 3 jabs on me and I knock you out, I win the fight. Mm-hmm. So there's a totally different sense of preparation. In the pros, you have 4 rounds versus 3 rounds. So you kind of tend to slow the pace down a little bit. You start sitting down on your punches a little bit more. There's no headgear. There's smaller gloves. Every mistake is more detrimental. Every approach is with a little more bad intentions. So in terms of basics and in terms of fundamentals and in terms of boxing, sure, a lot of it is the same. But in terms of preparation, no, it's a completely different ball game. And I'd like Braulio to attest to that, because Braulio did have an extensive amateur background. And before Braulio went pro, I pleaded with him and I asked him to do some elite tournaments, which I think was very important for his growth. Elite category is 1940, right? Mm-hmm. So Braulio did give me 5 elite tournaments, and he finished his amateur career winning the California State Golden Gloves before he went pro. So I'll let Braulio piggyback a little bit more on the difference of the amateurs and transitioning to the pros. But it's a totally different preparation. Yeah. Like Coach JP said from Abaddon Fight Club, it's a little more chest playing in the pros. A lot of people can win an amateur fight with just volume punching but that shit don't work in the pros, dude. I mean, it can, but if you get into it,
I'm thinking that because of your fighter who just asked.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah. Well, one of my fighters just asked that question. So yeah, one of my fighters, Oz, he just asked a question about that, and but Braulio, let's hear from you. You're the fighter, so you were the amateur, now you pro. Let's hear what you have to say. Let's hear.
I mean, personally, there's a huge difference. I mean, being in the ring, I feel a huge difference, and I will say I do prefer the pros a lot more because you got those smaller gloves on. You got no headgear on. Everything is a lot more dangerous, and it's no longer about who can score the most points. Now it's about who can do the most damage, and I've always been the type of fighter where I ain't really trying to score points. I'm trying to do damage in that ring. So going into the pros, that's what it's about. Doing damage, but at the same time, it's also about not receiving damage. In those amateurs, you got big 10-ounce gloves and you got that headgear. So yes, you are getting hit, but it's a very big difference when you got 8-ounce gloves and no headgear and you're getting cut, bruised up. So, I would say that was one of the biggest things from transitioning to amateur to pro is we played a very big focus on not just offense, but defense. I always had offense in the amateurs, but, defense was something that even though I had it, it needed to level up. So we spent a lot of time with, Coach Joe, James Page, working on the art of hitting and not getting hit. Sometimes me and Joe call it, you got to learn how to swim without getting wet. But yeah, I would say, that's the biggest thing. In the amateurs, you could throw a 10-punch flurry. That's 10 points to you, but in the pros, you throw a 10-punch flurry. If I'm blocking and rolling all those shots, and then I land you with one clean one and it puts you to sleep, I mean, I'm going to win the fight. In the amateurs, that's just something that doesn't happen as often because you have those big gloves and that headgear. And, in the pros, that cushion, it's just not there. It's a lot more cutthroat. It's the hurt business.
Yeah.
And,
and you also have more time to prepare. You prepare the arsenal of punches that you're going to throw. In the amateurs, you don't have that. You got that 2 minutes for those 3 rounds, and that's it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So Prince, what would you? Is his new first fight coming up? Oz, the one that just asked you?
No. He's a future. Oz is a future amateur fighter that's coming up. He just recently applied for his get his amateur book to be a fighter.
Okay.
So he just got questions and things like that. And I encourage the fighters that to ask questions when we doing a live stream and there's another coach on. Ask coaches and talk to people.
Right.
This is how they learn. This is how they start to advance themselves. And because if you hear one coach telling you and then another coach comes right around and tell you the exact same thing, they know that they're on the right track. Exactly. And that's what's up. And because Coach Joseph is going to confirm exactly what I say, even though we know each other, but we're in 2 different locations. You know what I'm saying? So,
in terms of preparation too, one thing that I kind of just picked up on when you were saying time. In the amateurs, if you're in a tournament, you might have to fight 4 or 5 days in a row, and depending on the draw, you might have to fight 4 or 5 different styles. So even though you have limited tape or a night to prepare, it's totally different in the pros when you got 6, 7, 8 weeks to prepare for just one guy.
Yeah.
We got 7, 8 weeks to prepare for one guy. We're cooking you.
Yeah. I hear you.
In the amateurs, you got 4 or 5 days in a row. You got to make weight every day. I mean, it's a totally different game. Yes, the fundamentals of boxing still apply, but in terms of preparation and how you execute, it's a totally different game. They got 24 hours hydrated in the pros. Sometimes in a tournament, you got to fight and make weight the next day, and that takes toll on you too. And staying focused and winning for 4 or 5 days in a row is an art in itself.
I hear that. Mac, you got some more questions?
I kind of wanted to ask you, so when your fighters are coming into their first amateur bout, what's one of the main things that you're focused on? Is it the conditioning? Since we kind of coming in here volume punching, is that like the main thing? Since you can't really, like you said, it's 6 different styles. You might have 6 different fights. You can't really focus on another fighter's style.
Right.
So is it like, or is it just mainly, are you focusing? Of course, you talked about the basics. We already know that. But is it conditioning? Because I used to hear a lot that they was just big on conditioning when it was coming into.
Well,
to the amateurs.
I'm gonna break it down like this. It's a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
It conditioning does play a big part in it because you need to give for the 2 minutes. You need to give 100%, and you got to be able to throw high volume punches in the amateurs.
right.
You got to continue to do it, but at the same time, you also got to have the reflexes and the eyes to be able to block the punches and bob and weave and slip. You got to be able to do that. You can't leave that head right on the line. You know what I'm saying? You leave the head on the line, bro. I've seen it happen. Guy throw a punch out of nowhere. Boom, you get hit, fight's over. And in the amateurs, what I've seen from some of the referees, man, they see the head snap back because it's standing 8 counts. Yeah. It just depends on what level you're on in the amateurs that happens. You know what I mean? So I tell the guys, you got to move your head. You got to be ready for everything when you're in there. It's just not one thing. You know, you do one thing well, you got to be able to do everything, and that's what makes a great amateur fighter. And hopefully that amateur can turn into a great pro one day. You know, like the young man that we talking to tonight, like
Braulio.
Yeah, Braulio. Yeah, he's turned himself into a great pro. He's going to be great.
I got a question. I got a question for Braulio and the coach too. What's ideal as far as fights within a year when you start out as a new pro? Because you got 3 fights now. I know that the debut was what? How long ago was that?
A year ago.
That was a year.
Yeah.
So 3 fights in a year. Is that ideal, or you guys want to push the pace a little bit more?
Well, actually, my first 3 fights, they were within the span of about 77 days. So in less than 3 months, I went 3-0. And you know, the mentality that I have with the team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We stay ready year round, and the mentality is if I'm healthy, and I'm able, then let's keep fighting right now. Because one of the most important things for me right now is to stay in camp and to keep fighting. So if I can fight 5-6 times a year, I'll fight 5-6 times a year.
Wow, that's a crazy pace, but hey, you working, you putting in the work. You know,
it's a crazy beginning, guys. But remember, we're fighting 4-rounders. I mean, Braulio could fight 4 times in 1 week, and the amateurs 3-rounders.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the heavy lifting is done in camp. Mm-hmm. So it becomes a promotional thing. Shout out to Uppercut Promotions. Shout out to the 2 venues in Mexico that Braulio got to fight on. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Lions. And Braulio busy all 2025 and his first 3 fights. But it becomes more of a promotional thing. Can we get dates? Can we get them on cards? Can we get them the right fights? But in this 4-round stage, Braulio could absolutely fight 4 or 5 times a year. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's no was doing in the amateurs. Once we get into the 6-rounders and the 8-rounders and the 10-rounders and the future 12-rounders and the competition starts to steepen, yes, he won't be fighting 5-6 times a year. He might be fighting 3 times a year, 4 times a year. Mm-hmm. Right now, Rob get up to where he belongs in the rankings, and he has to do that by staying active and staying fighting. Mm-hmm. Eventually, when he's 25-0, it'll all sort out. But right now, this kid's hungry. He's healthy. He's in shape, and he's ready to fight. If I had it my way, he'd be in the ring every 8 to 10 weeks right now.
I hear you. And real quick, Braulio, how old are you?
I just turned 20 years old last month.
Wow. So you're gonna have a nice long career.
Perfect time.
That's good. That's real good. Yeah, that's real good. That's real good.
How important is the O right now at this point in your career? Keeping that O.
It's extremely important. You know, I'm building a brand, so I'm entertainment to these people, and you can see the logo, and my brand is dependent on my performance, and so that O is very valuable to me. Losing that O would be like a tarnish on my brand, and when I sell myself to the people and I sell tickets, I'm selling them a performance. I'm selling them entertainment, and I do so by going out there and winning and knocking these guys out. And if I were to go and lose a fight, it tarnishes that. So every fight we continue to win, and we continue to do it in a stylistic fashion to build up the brand.
Mm-hmm. That's a good answer. So let me ask you one more thing. Since you're talking about a brand, do you feel that it's important that you also brand outside of boxing? As far as, other ways to bring attention to your name? Because I think, especially in the social media era, I think that's real important. I think a lot of boxers out here in Northern California, in my experience, was kind of dry with the marketing outside of the ring, and it didn't really translate to the sales and the fan base too good, because this new era, people looking at you on the internet, and they want to see a little more than just what's going on in the ring. What do you think about that?
Yeah, of course. I think it's extremely important to build your brand just out, not just to boxing, but also outside of it. Whether you have your clothing brand like I do here, Joe's got a hat, got a sweatshirt, or maybe it's me talking on a podcast and people just want to hear, what my daily life is like, or maybe it's a daily vlog that I do showing, just my day to day and what I do. Or maybe it's even down to the meals that I eat to lose weight. There's people who are not even interested in my boxing. They might be interested in how does this kid get down in weight, things of that sort. So I think it's extremely important to venture out just from just boxing. Boxing is my base, but I'd like my brand to be much more than that. Just recently, I actually did a shoot with a pre-workout company, and we're doing shoots for other companies, just expanding with the brand.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's good. Hey, Braulio, real quick, you and Coach Joseph, hey man, we have some I know we have some people on here that that speak Spanish. Why don't you guys say a few words to the people that speak Spanish, to let them know that we're not leaving them out, that they're more than welcome to be on the podcast, and they got questions and things like that. Hey man, they can answer too.
Saludos a toda mi gente que habla español. Bienvenidos con las preguntas.
Sí, bienvenidos a toda mi gente, a los que me apoyan, y pues primero quiero decir gracias por escuchar el live, y el 8 de marzo esperan un gran pelea, y pues gracias por apoyarme, y pues también hablo español and also English. Entonces, si necesitan que traduzco algo, nomás, mándame un mensajito y yo lo hago.
Okay. Got any other questions, Mac? Coach, I call you Mac. I got Coach Mac and I got Shield Mac.
Yeah.
So,
nah, man, I think he got a good head. He got a good understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
Good head on his shoulders.
Well, that's because he's been prepared most of his life for it. That's why.
He's ready for it at his age. So, I think from a fan perspective, I like to watch vlogs and little mini documentaries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about plotting out a documentary from starting now all the way up until you are world champion? Would that be something?
I think, that's definitely something I would be interested. That's something that I'd love to do. Sometimes the budget doesn't allow it with what we're doing. This is a poor man's sport, but if I could, I would have a camera crew following me around all day, documenting everything, not just for my fans, but also so, one day, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, if I want to look back on my pro debut, if I want to look back on my third fight, my fourth fight, I have it all documented and I can watch it, whether I watch it on my own or I'm watching it with my kids in the future, my future family.
That raw footage look good on them documentaries when they see old gritty photo. It don't even got to be perfect camera quality. But that brings me to another question, because you said the budget. So as far as like balance, you know what I'm saying, as far as your finances in boxing, how do you balance that?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, in this beginning stage, there really isn't much of a balance. A lot of it is going into boxing, but I don't look at it as a loss or really an expense. I really have the mentality that all the money that I'm putting into boxing is an investment. The same way you can invest in your business and you don't see any type of revenue until 5, 10 years from now. I see that the same way with boxing. I'm investing a lot of time. I'm investing a lot of money right now. But, I have the patience and the faith to understand that this business will come to fruition in a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. the young man got a great head on his shoulders.
Sure.
He's been taught right. He's been raised right, and you know, we can just hear that just the way he speaks. I mean, he's on a great path, and you know, I mean, you know, like I said, I had the opportunity to work with him in a little bit, and I tell you like this, you know, I see great things coming from him. You know, great things coming from him, Coach Joseph. You know, now I know that you know this is Braulio's moment and stuff like that, but Coach Joseph does have other fighters that he trains too. You know, and Coach Joe is a phenomenal coach, man. I mean, just phenomenal, man. I mean, really phenomenal. You know, and I hope you and Joe get a chance to meet each other too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna meet. I'm gonna come on with that. I pulled up a few times. I might have seen him. You out? What club? Out the Lions Den?
Yeah, I represent the Lions Den out in the Bay Area. I represent TNS Boxing, and I represent a small gym that I've been working out with in El Centro, California called El Centro Pow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. 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 He's been a busy man. You know, he's been really doing a lot of work. He's doing a lot of work.
So the Lions Den is our home team out in the Bay Area. That's our home gym there. That's a gym to a lot of talented, hungry, professional and amateur boxers. So shout out to all of them back home who are staying busy. TNS is a movement that we started in the amateurs, and I still carry really close to my heart. It's something that started when we started going out to those national tournaments, and we go against the big teams like the Headbangers and Team Cartel, all these other teams from the East Coast, and you'd see them mobbing 30 deep in all purple jumpsuits, and we're like, dude, we need our own movement. So we started with guys like Amari Jones, Steve Johnson, teams, Nick Reed, Francisco Lopez, shout out Pistol Flores. I mean, we had our own hit squad, and we were winning, and we were tournaments too out of the Bay Area that didn't always have like a rich amateur boxing culture. It was kind of California was a little more cliquey. We're like, man, forget all that, bro. When we get to these tournaments, we support each other, we root for each other, whether you're from Central, Northern, representing Cali.
Yeah,
we're rooting for guys, and we're starting our own movement. So that's something that happened us in the amateurs, and we're in the pros now, but I still rep it every day, like it was yesterday. And El Centro Pow is a new boxing program that I've been building for the last year. I recently relocated from Northern California to Southern California, and we're starting big things down there too.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. And you know, I'm from the East, so I know how they roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I know how they roll, and I know how they
Where
box.
you from over there?
You know, I'm Hackensack, Jersey.
Jersey. Okay.
Yeah. So you know, I know how the East roll, and they roll hard, man. They coming, man. They coming to fight too. So you know, and that's a good thing, man. You know,
ready to meet heads on every time.
There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You know,
and we were talking about it earlier about the amateurs and the flurries and all the stuff, but it was like shout out to the coaches and the fighters that weren't scared to go and fight and win with the pro style in the amateurs. Omar Prescott,
there you go.
Style.
Yeah,
he didn't waste no. He was cleaning shit up.
Yeah,
Amari Jones won his youth national championship. He had a pro style.
Yeah,
shout out James.
Yeah,
all the guys who helped him. He was beating some of these top guys, digging to their body like a pro.
Yeah.
John,
and
with the pro style under the tutelage of Croft and Fast Freddy and his father and me who were in the corner, he fought with the pro style.
Yeah.
Shout out Nick Reed, he had a pro style. Shout out Francisco Lopez, he always had a pro style. Shout out Gabe Garcia, he always had a pro style.
Yeah.
Shout out Braulio, pro style.
Yeah.
Shout out Flores, man, pro style. These kids don't waste no punches, but they're accurate and they're good at what they do. So you could win in the amateur pro style too. If I missed any names, I apologize. Shout out Sativa James. Shout out everybody from the Lions. Shout out. I mean, you could win an amateur fight with the pro style.
That's kind of what I wanted to. That's what I was.
Yeah, you can. You just. But you know, everything is work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's work. Everything is work. You know, so go
ahead.
And
all these people that have gone pro, you see, they're phenomenal pros.
Yes.
You know, and a couple losses, staying true to your style, but when it counts, you know what I mean. These guys are doing great in the pro. Braulio's doing great in the pros. I always told him, you're going to be a great pro, Braulio. Just give me those 5 tournaments so you get all the experience you camp before you go pro, and he did, and he beat some top guys in Orlando. He beat a top 5 guy, Raylan Williams, out of Team Cartel out in Detroit. It's a very reputable team. He beat him with the pro style. He won the Golden Gloves, and now Braulio is a blossoming pro.
Go. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. It's exciting, bro. It's exciting to know that, and I mean, it's one thing to to see a fighter, but you don't really know him. But it's just something else when you know the fighter and you have that opportunity to work with him a little bit. Because I was, like I said, at one point I was over at the Lions Den. I was over there coaching at the Lions Den and everything too. And Cordell gave me an opportunity to do that, and I still, to this day, I still appreciate what he did at the Lions Den for me, and it opened up doors for me and opportunities for me to be the head coach over here at the Georgie Duke Center right here in Vacaville, California. So again, Cordell, hey, I'm gonna keep thanking you. Big shout out to you, the Lions Den, all the coaches over there. They showed me love, man. And man, like I said, in this business, we all got to stick together, bro. Absolutely. We got to stick together, and it's about everybody coming up.
As a new national champion that just won, Naeem just won the national silver gloves. Kaylee just won the Oxnard PAL national tournament. We went out there with 11 fighters and came back with 8 medals, man. I mean,
that's what's up.
Lions big things right now.
Yeah, they doing tremendous things. I mean, man, I was just like,
what's some other clubs in Northern California that you would say honorable mention? Or y'all get good work from?
Fight Club, who's been on the live the whole time. There's a gym out in San Francisco. Coach JP's doing great things out there, man.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing him putting on little shows and stuff like that over there too. I won't say little shows. I seen a couple shows. I think he tapped in with me. Matter of fact, he worked with Reed.
There's a lot of great gyms in the Bay Area, but these are some of the few, just to mention a few.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
So you said it's real cliquey up in Northern California, huh? Or just California as a whole? With the
I mean, it has been in the past. Hopefully that changes, but it is what it is. That's why I always liked Silver Gloves. Silver Gloves was a cool tournament because once you get to the Nationals, you're part of a region, and Region 8 was California and a couple other states, and they would kind of all come together. Silver Gloves for the young kids was always a great tournament. But when you would make it to the Nationals, outside of Silver Gloves, it kind of did feel like just out there by yourself with regards to California's big state. Compared to some of the other big teams who would be out there 20, 30 deep with the same colored jumpsuits, and you just feel their presence like, oh shit, okay, I see them.
Low mental edges. Yeah.
But California does have a lot of talent. California does have, and we're ready with all those teams at any given moment.
There we go. Hey, real quick, Braulio, wanna hear from you.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, bro? Hold on 1 minute, Oz. Hold on 1 minute. Braulio, we want to hear from you. We got about 6 minutes left right here. Time. I just want to hear a little bit about just things that you do outside of boxing, bro. That's it. That's all I want to just hear about, just outside of boxing, just how you keep yourself relaxed and composed. That's it.
I mean, in fight camp, my life kind of revolves around boxing. But, when I'm not in camp, I'm a real relaxed person, to be honest with you. I don't do anything too crazy. I don't party. I don't do none of that. When I'm back in the Bay and, I don't have a fight day coming up, I'm real big on being outside. I'm real big on God, staying connected, staying grounded, spending a lot of time with my family, with my friends. I'll go hiking a lot. I'll go mountain biking, just staying active, being outside, in a positive environment, and, just keeping myself grounded. I spend a lot of time with family back in the Bay when I'm home, just because, with these training camps, I'm away from home, away from family. So when I do have the time, I like to spend time with my family, spend time with my sisters, my parents, my nieces, spend time with friends. I'm a big nature guy. I like going out into the mountains, just hiking, mountain biking,
And does that keep?
I mentioned Vietnam.
Does that keep the peace of mind for you?
I would definitely say it's a big contribution to my piece. I mean, boxing is a really violent sport. You know, you're constantly just beating each other up, constantly beating up the bag. It's a lot of violence. So sometimes you got to balance it out. And, I find that balance by just, going outside and, just finding relaxation any way you can.
Hey guys, I don't really want to cut it short, but I'm gonna have to cut it short because we about ready to run out of time right here. I want to just give a quick shout out to Lions Den and everybody that came on. Thank you guys. Hey guys, you guys get the opportunity. Go over to Boxing Profiles, subscribe, hit the like button, do all that stuff. Put hands on something. Coach Joseph Braulio, holler at us before we go.
March 8th.
1 second, Coach. I just want to thank you for the time. I want to shout out Braulio's management, Little Dell, Wally, Big Dell, all the people at the Lions Den. I want to shout out Steve Johnson, who's out in London right now. I want to shout out Amari Jones, who's out there in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Listen, man, thank you guys for the time. Let's do this more often. Thank you so much.
All right. Braulio?
Well, yeah, going piggybacking off of what Joe's saying, big shout out to the team back home. Big shout out to Lions Den Promotions, Big Dell, Little Dell, Mari, Wally. Just big shout out to all of them back home.
There you go.
And big shout out to everybody who's supporting me, everybody who's buying tickets. We did over 100 ticket sales in less than 3 days, sold out, and we're coming up around the 150 mark. It's a big step in my career, and we're moving real fast. I just want to say thank you to all the supporters. Shout out to my family back home, and shout out to the Lions Den.
All right, guys.
Shout out to
You definitely tuned in, Braulio. We're gonna see you on the 8th.
I appreciate it.
All right, guys.
I promise to put on a good show.
All right.
Come on, do your thing.
All right, guys. All right, folks. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap it up. It was a great podcast tonight, and hey, I thank all the guests that came out, man, and participate. And hey, guys, also forgive me, guys, because like I said, first time with me messing with Instagram. All right, guys, I'll have it right the next time. All right, guys. All right, hey, and remember something: keep punching,
boxing.
Don't get punch drunk.
Shout out.
All right, guys.
Loso, Hot Boy Bank, Abaddon Fight Club, Picasso. Shout out Chris Boyito. Shout out James Page. Shout out G Bully. Shout out Mo 925. Shout out Rock. Shout out Straight Cash 650. Shout out Gabe Garcia. Shout out Interstate O. Boxing Profiles. Real Boxing. Dante. Everybody who tuned in and hit the chat button. Shout out Pete Cuts the Barber. Shout out G Bully. Shout out Vince's Fit Training. Shout out everybody, man. Thank you. Blessed night.
All right, man. You guys have a good night, Braulio. I'll be talking to you.
All right,
talking to you guys. All right, man. Have a great one.
I appreciate you guys. Have a good night.
All right. Well.